ready to go. We're off and running at Oaklawn Park on Future Champions Day. Good break from Susie Q Connection, who's going to take back here. Asking for a raise on the lead by about a neck. Sight to see right there pressing as they hit the first turn run. Little Breezy running in third. Susie Q Connection between horses now into the fourth position with Amy's Law and Mimi's Grace, who's deep on the course, claiming the fourth position with Susie Q's Connection. And Amy Law back in the fifth spot now. Got Game alongside. Vino Tiempo is the early trailer, the distant trailer, at least 12 to 15 lengths behind as they make their way up the backstretch. Asking for a raise, and Cindy Murphy take it to him from the first jump. Leads by about 2 lengths from Sight to See in second. Little Breezy a half length off of her. And then Mimi's Grace to the outside, a clear fourth. Susie Q Connection back in fifth, racing alone, about 5 lengths off the lead as they approach the halfway mark. Then Got Game, Amy's Lawn, a huge gap to Vino Tiempo, who has been outrun. Remember, this race will end at the 16th pole. They approach the far turn run. Asking for a raise, still clear at a massive number, 61-1, going into the far turn run. Leads by a length and a tail. Sight to See sent after that front runner second. Mimi's Grace claiming third. Little Breezy stays on the rail and has run. Needs to get around that weakening horse. Asking for a raise, who's coming back to the group now. Sight to See in the second position. Claims the front end now in the big white blaze. Sight to See as a head lead. Mimi's Grace on the outside, threatening to run a good one. It's Sight to See. Mimi's Grace grandstand side in with a shot. Sight to See still in front. Kicks to a length and a half lead. Mimi's Grace trying in second. In third is Asking for a raise. 100 yards to go. Sight to See, Manny Esquivel, they've got it. Sight to See breaks the maiden in the opener. Mimi's Grace was second, third home, Little Breezy. And then Asking for a raise at a big price completes the superfecta. And Laruff. Mula was a little bit tardy coming out of there. Good beginning from Noble Rain, who's up close to the pace early. Arjun for Cars in front, though. Arjun for Cars leads by 3/4 of a length. Chick Command running in second. Mavarama moving up on the inside, and there's room to come and challenge that front runner. Arjun for Cars down the back stretch. Chick Command runs in the third position. Real Blues outside of him. Then Nothing But Air in the fifth position, 2 off the pace. A gap of 2 to Noble Rain, settling in midfield with Stay Gold Pony Boy, who just passed them. We Need a Favor is right behind going into the far turn run. Gap of 3 to Mula. G. Eric being asked to produce a bid on the outside of runners, and a gap of 4 to CJ's Boomba, who's at the back of the pack. Around the far turn they go, 3 and 4 deep. Chick Command coming up on the outside. Then Mavarama, who's down on the fence trying to get there. Real Blues is 3 deep. Arjun for Cars backs away. He's done at the top of the lane. Stay Gold Pony Boy on the grandstand side picking off rivals, and G. Eric down the extreme outsides coming with a run. Down the lane, Mavarama on the inside has the lead. Stay Gold Pony Boy, G. Eric both moving as a team after Mavarama, who has a 16th to go, a 2-length lead. G. Eric second, and they come to the finish, and Mavarama's going to do it. Mavarama scores under Cindy Murphy at 11-1. G. Eric second, tight for third. Stay Gold Pony Boy, Real Blues. And Laruff. Innovator popped right out of there and waste no time, goes to the front. Caribbean Dream sent hard after him to keep pace, a half length back in the second position early. Dream in Blue third with Nastin 8 to the inside. Then Kavanaugh 8-7 Magic. Shepard is second to last, and Just Classic drops to the back of the pack. They're down the back stretch at 4-5. It's Innovator. Says, come and catch me if you can. Leads a length and a half from Caribbean Dream right behind in chase mode second. Nastin 8 third as they're strung out now. Dream in Blue fourth. 4 off the pace as they go into the far turn. Big big gap of 6 to just classic passing runners. There's a lot of work to do to get to the front runners, but he is moving. Then Kavanaugh, Shepard, and 8-7 Magic coming to the top of the lane. Innovator appears to be going well. Caribbean Dream all in second. Dream in Blue has asked for more. 3 deep, gets to the outside for the stretch drive. Innovator at the top of the lane, turns for home in front. Dream in Blue second, grinding away grandstand side. Caribbean Dream left behind in third. Appears to be a 2-horse race between Innovator and Dream in Blue. Innovator on the inside, digging in. Dream in Blue on the outside, under the left-handed encouragement, getting to Innovator. Innovator's stubborn. Dream in Blue right there. These two nose and nose, and it's a photo finish. Very tight between Innovator and Dream in Blue. Shepard rallied from far out of it to get third, and Just Classic was fourth.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere. Exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Tis the season of gifting at Oaklawn with 2 new promotions in our 24/7 smoke-free casino. Earn entries all month for your chance to win a share of $125,000 worth of free play for a year in 2025. Celebrate 12 days of Christmas every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Enter to win amazing prizes like cruises, gift cards, Apple products, Astral Spa packages, and cash. Plan your New Year's celebration at Oaklawn. Visit oaklawn.com for details.
Hey, Sophie, want to know the speed figures, class ratings, and pace numbers of every horse running today? What about the past performances? How about watching a replay? Want to place a bet?
I already did, Nancy, on the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Do you want to know the dam and sour of every horse running today? What about their workout records? What about jockey and trainer stats? What about track bias stats?
Where'd you find that?
The Oaklawn Anywhere app updated. You're such a boomer. Give me your phone. I can't believe you didn't know that there's everything from favorite win percentages to run style stats and median win payouts. I mean, there's a lot more on here too.
Deposit some funds into my account while you're at it and let's make some money. Oaklawn Anywhere makes my job a lot easier.
Watch, learn, and wager on racing around the world with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Our season
Never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. Redbird Nation was slow to go, so was Governor Hank. Big Rossi put into play at once and clears off from the competition. Scampers 2 ahead of Sweet La Crema, who takes second with Farley Hall. Gunite Max in the 4th position, 2.5 lengths behind, another 2 lengths to Pecan. And Rock Solo there together. Redbird Nation makes it a party of 3. Another 3 back to Lucky Bird. And Governor Hank is at the back as they hit the half-mile mark. It's Big Rossi out in charge by 3/4 of a length. Farley Hall right behind him, chasing second. A space of 2.5 to Sweet La Crema under pressure. A joint third with Gunite Max, who attempts to get closer. 2 back to Rock Solo. He's all in with Pecan inside of him. 3 back to Redbird Nation, then Lucky Bird and Governor Hank as they come to the top of the lane. Big Rossi asks for more on the lead. Farley Hall, a neck behind him, right there chasing these two together as they swing off the turn. Big Rossi on the inside. Farley Hall is outside, attempting to reel him in. Big Rossi, the leader from Farley Hall, who just shifted ground around towards the inside. He's green second. Now under the left-handed stick. Big Rossi opens up the lead. It's 2.5 lengths with a 16th to go. Now Piquant comes out of the crowd, attempts to get up into second, but that's the best he'll do. Big Rossi, 3 wins in a row for him. Farley Hall second, Piquant third, Photo for fourth, Gunite Max, and Rock Solo. And they're off. Cash App Mike was a little bit slow from the inside post. Castle Gap is asked for speed with War Mule. These two step on the gas. Here comes Big Country Boy to be part of the action, and Big Country Boy has the lead by a neck from the gray War Mule, and Castle Gap eases off of them, runs in third with My Russian as they head down the backstretch. Then Cowboy Sense right behind the leaders, a little bit keen down on the inside, but he's pinned in. Boat just passed him, and Saved is also alongside within 6 lengths of the lead. Gap of 4 to Cash App Mike, the slow starter with He's a Superstar. Battle of the Ravine is second to last, and Top of the World is at the back of the field. They round the far turn. Big Country Boy and Richard Aramia, 5/16 to go, a half length in front. On the outside, My Russian sent hard. Boat is 3 deep on the course, attempting to advance position, and then War Mule, who's backed away to fourth. Castle Gap needs to pick it up. Right behind the leaders, coming to the top of the lane. Big Country Boy down the lane, still with a narrow lead on the outside. Boat's right up alongside. Inside, War Mule's coming right back, and War Mule and Boat are together. Castle Gap right behind them in third, 16th to go, and War Mule has been stubborn today. War Mule inside of Boat. These two head and head, and it's going to be tight. And another photo. Boy, it got really tight. Boat and War Mule on the line together with Castle Gap 2 lengths behind in third. My Russian was fourth. And they're off. Necessity bobbled badly at the start, and Ramon Vasquez did a great job just to stay on, but she's hopelessly last in the early stages. Legal Empress to the front at once with Queen Jubilee, who's a little bit keen. The rail's open for her and comes forward to challenge Legal Empress on the front end. Legal Empress takes a hold. Queen Jubilee strides out. Still keen, leads by 3/4 of a length from Legal Empress. Poppy Land in the third position. Jetpack is alongside of her. Then Princess M2, Trading Secrets to the inside, approaching the backstretch run. Good game between horses, is now running 5 or 6 lengths off the pace, and a big space back to Necessity, who's the trailer after the bad beginning. They're down the backstretch. Queen Jubilee and Rafael Bejarano lead the way. A half length in front of Legal Empress. Jetpack is 3 deep. Princess M2 tugs her way into the 4th position with Poppy Land. Lobby Rendezvous racing alone now, 5 lengths off the pace. Another length to Break the Law, who's lost position. Trading Secrets alongside of her. Good game, second to last, and a huge gap to Necessity, who's not being persevered with at the back. They round the far turn. Legal Empress turning up the pressure, takes the lead. Queen Jubilee attempting to stick to her, and these two are locking horns around the turn. Princess M2 sent along from third, gaining ground in the 3 path, and Poppy Land is following her move. She's going to be caught deep, turning for home. Top of the stretch, Queen Jubilee, and on the outside, Legal Empress. Legal Empress with a head in front of Queen Jubilee, who's sticking to the task. Legal Empress starts to inch away. Queen Jubilee fighting, though. She's coming back from the inside. Legal Empress asked to finish. A neck in front. Queen Jubilee is as game as the day is long on the rail. Legal Empress, Queen Jubilee, head and head. Look at Queen Jubilee fighting tenaciously. Legal Empress still with a head in front, and Legal Empress wins it. Legal Empress out-finishing Queen Jubilee, who ran her heart out in second. Poppy Land was third.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you
Welcome to Oaklawn, where every arrival marks the beginning of a memorable stay. From the moment you walk through our doors, Oaklawn's dedicated team is committed to exceeding your expectations. Our concierge is ready to welcome you by tailoring your ideal escape. Indulge in the amenities of our resort and immerse yourself in Oaklawn's cabana-lined pool, the perfect place to soak up the sun. Allow us to personalize a retreat for rejuvenation at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star spa. Conveniently located inside Oaklawn, the Astral Spa offers a comprehensive menu of therapies designed to delight the modern-day spa enthusiast. Explore a new level of luxury at Oaklawn, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your haven to stay, play, and get away. Discover the charm of Hot Springs and check into Oaklawn, your ultimate destination. At Oaklawn, we're all about getting you closer to the action no matter where you are.
And we have 2 apps to keep you in the game.
You can bet on your favorite teams with Oaklawn Sports.
Or you can bet on your favorite horses with Oaklawn Anywhere.
Whether you're home or on the go, Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports gives you a safe and secure platform to get in on the action with thousands of wagering options right at your fingertips.
Oaklawn Sports is available anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Where you can bet on your favorite teams or players in a variety of sports, including in-game proposition betting.
Oaklawn Anywhere is the horse racing app exclusively for Arkansas residents,
Where you can watch and wager on all the top races from Oaklawn,
along with year-round races from coast to coast and around the globe.
whether you're at the track, on the go, or at home.
The excitement is always within reach.
With Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports.
Oaklawn is your gateway to stay connected to the sports and horse racing that you love.
Up your game with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and wager anytime, anywhere with Oaklawn Anywhere. Download both today from the App Store or Google Play. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. B Bluff was a little bit slow to go. Miss Martini put into play at once. Now we go from the inside pressing and moves up to challenge that front runner. Yes, ma'am, right off of them in the 3rd position, and Pink Ruby to the outside. Sister Lily down on the rail, only 3 lengths off the pace in a compact group. Ever Loving right outside of her. And B Bluff at the back of the field, just 4 or 5 lengths from first to last as they hit the half-mile marker. And now we go, leads by a neck. Miss Martini now the presser from the outside, a line of 3. Yes, ma'am, Ever Loving and Sister Lily to the inside, shuffle back to 5th on the rail. B Bluff at the back of the field still as they round the far turn. Miss Martini, now we go even once again. Yes, ma'am, creeping in from 3rd, 3 wide. She's still in with a shot. Sister Lily behind the leaders, looking for racing room. Ever Loving right outside of her as they come to the top of the lane. Miss Martini gets a giddy-up reminder to go, and she kicks away by 3, in fact. Now, Ever Loving coming out of the crowd to take the 2nd spot. Yes, ma'am, beaten in 3rd with a furlong to go. Miss Martini striding nicely. Miss Martini by 4 with a 16th to go. Ever Loving 2nd, B Bluff into 3rd. Miss Martini back to the races and back to the winner's circle. Miss Martini, nice and easy. Ever Loving 2nd, B Bluff 3rd, Sister Lily 4th. And they're off. Amor Patrier wins the start. Broke beautifully today. Heavenville is up on the pace as well. Big Much coming out of a sprint race naturally quick. And Heavenville, Big Much side by side. Big Much keen down on the inside takes a hold. And Heavenville wants the lead. He's got it. Clears off, leads a length and a half from Big Much, who concedes the lead. Gets off the rail. Now 2 lengths off the front runner. Amor Patrier running in 3rd. Moneyline, Monet's Magic, they're side by side. They're a length and a half clear of Fast Joker. And Capo Luca is well behind early. A strung out group approaches the backstretch run. Heavenville and Eric Asmussen lead the way a length and a half from Big Much and Ricardo Santana Jr. in chase mode now. Tips out into the two-path to track, and Heavenville slowing the pace down the back stretch. A more Patrier 2 lengths behind in third. 4 back to Monet's Magic. Money line side by side. 3 back to Fast Joker, pushed upon already in the second last position, and Capaluca still well out of it as they go into the far turn. Heavenville going pretty well here into the turn. A length and a half clear of Big Much, and a more Patrier down on the inside, getting a little bit closer. 4 back to Monet's Magic. Christian Torres imploring him to get going. Moneyline is dropping back. Fast Joker trying to get into the race. He's past the weakening Moneyline, but is still about 10 lengths off the lead. Coming to the top of the lane. This race will end at the 16th pole. Heavenville the leader by 3/4 of a length. Big Much all in the second position. Monet's Magic finally getting into it, finding his best stride. Here he comes. He's getting outside Monet Magic, and Monet's Magic just gobbling up ground. Very green here, trying to shift into Heavenville, but Monet's Magic coasts to the front from Heavenville. Monet's Magic as green as grass, but he gets it. Heavenville second best. Big Much, Fast Joker, a more Patrier, and then Capaluca and Moneyline.
The countdown to 2025 is on, and Oaklawn has everything you need to get the party started, like 24-hour hot casino action, sports betting, and your favorite ball games playing on the big screens. Enjoy an array of fine and casual dining options, live entertainment like the Cliff and Susan Band, the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra String Quartet, and so much more. So pop the bubbly and come on down to ring in the 2025 New Year at Oaklawn. See oaklawn.com for all the details.
This is my Oaklawn.
Tis the season of gifting at Oaklawn with 2 new promotions in our 24/7 smoke-free casino. Earn entries all month for your chance to win a share of $125,000 worth of free play for a year in 2025. Celebrate 12 days of Christmas every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Enter to win amazing prizes like cruises, gift cards, Apple products, Astral Spa packages, and cash. Plan your New Year's celebration at Oaklawn. Visit oaklawn.com for details.
Looking for a win? When you sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, there's an easy way to score a $150 bonus, and it's as simple as placing your next bet. Here's how it works. You sign up, place your bets because that's the fun part, and for every $200 you wager in the first 30 days, Oaklawn gives you $50.
$50?
Yes. Just keep placing your bets to reach $150 in bonus cash. Easy, right? Every time you hit the $200 mark, you'll get your bonus credited in the next 3 business days. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, place your bets, and start collecting your bonus. It's as easy as it sounds. Remember, the thrill of racing is always at your fingertips with Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
There you go. And Laroff Glee, prominent early. Your stablemate Adira is going to take control of things from the rail. You'll be back on a hold, a little bit keen to get after the front runner, sitting in second, though. It Will Be Fun. Also on a hold going into the turn is 3 Deep. Adira with the lead from It Will Be Fun, and You'll Be Back right behind them, easing off in the third position with Glee. Jenkin is next. 2 long shots at the back. Kinsey Queen, Mischievous Bria, side by side, 6 off the pace. Approaching the backstretch run, Julian Leperoux lets It Will Be Fun to stride out. First time rounding for her. She's quick and opens up too. Adira relaxing, happy to track from second with a lineup of runners there. She's being joined on the outside by You'll Be Back, who's wedged between horses. Glee taking the third position away, and Adira shuffled back to fourth, now 2 off the pace on the fence. A length and a tail to Jenkin, and 3 more to Kinsey Queen, just ahead of Mischievous Bria, who's the back markers, those 2 long shots together. Remember, this race will at the 16th pole, they go into the far turn run. It Will Be Fun, neck in front. You'll Be Back, cruising to the front, though, takes command without being asked. You'll Be Back, and Glee is being asked to follow that move on the outside, and these 2 hook up. It Will Be Fun is done, dropping to the back of the pack. Jenkin is hard sent, getting closer into third. She's moving, and Kinsey Queen's in with a shot from fourth, joining Adira. Both runners under pressure, though, as they come to the top of the lane. You'll Be Back off the turn, narrow lead. Glee's right there. Adira attempting to sneak through on the rail. She just brushed the rail there, and Jenkins coming down the outside. Look at Jenkin in the short leaf stable colors going to the front. Jenkin takes over the lead, and it's Jenkin back-to-back wins, and she's a stakes winner today in the Year's End Stakes. You'll Be Back was second, Adira third, and fourth was Glee. And Leroff in the nightcap. Nick's Glory bobbled a little bit coming out of there, and Problem Solved got squeezed as well. Reverse merger from the far outside post as a share of the lead. There's a lineup, though. Speechless is also there. It's going to get really tight here for Restless Renegade and Fountain Lake. Both have to tap on the brakes. American Promise on the inside, part of the early action. And American Promise has the lead now by 3/4 of a length from Speechless. Reverse merger into the third position with Restless Renegade and Publisher, who's inside of that pair. Gap of 3 to Nick's Glory. Pretty keen here behind the speed, on a strong hold right now, putting about 2.5 lengths on Fountain Lake, who's back towards the rear with Problem Solved as they head down the backstretch. 23 1/5 seconds, the first quarter mile set by American Promise. He's been hounded so far down the backstretch by Speechless, and now American Promise opens up the lead to a length. Speechless second, Reverse merger third, Perch 3D. Publisher races inside of him. Restless Renegade back in the 5th position. Shown More Rain, and Nick's Glory is down on the inside of him. Asked to steady one in tight right as they hit the turn. Problem Solved under a hard ride, not picking it up. Fountain Lake has been outrun. They round the far turn, and in the words of the great Terry Wallace, here they come into the stretch of the last race of 2024. American Promise. Quarter mile remains for him until he's a maiden no longer if he can stick around. Cuts the corner. Publisher the only threat, it appears. They're down the lane. American Promise asked for his best. Publisher on the outside attempting to reel him in. Huge space back to the others. American Promise, the son of Justify, has a 1/16 of a mile more to go. Publisher right up alongside now. American Promise desperate for the finish. American Promise, Tyler Bacon, D-Wade Lucas with 2 wins today. Publisher couldn't get him second. Nick's Glory, big space back to him in third. Speechless was fourth.